we're not even that generation.
Great, the atmosphere is amazing. It's really, really fun.
Very good, I really enjoyed it.
Oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Great fun, yes. Made us all feel young again.
Hey guys!
I'm Laura.
And I'm Bobby.
And we're in Dreamboats and Petticoats, the musical.
Yes, we are. A brand new rock and roll musical coming to a town near you.
Yeah, so we'll see you there, hopefully.
We should probably go because we're late.
Yeah.
We've got to get on stage now. Bye.
Come on, everybody, clap your hands. Oh, you're looking good. We're gonna sing my song. It won't take long. We're gonna do the twist, and it goes like this. Come on, let's twist again. Like we did last summer. Oh, let's twist again. Like we did last evening. Do you remember when things were really hard? Oh, let's twist again. Twist the time is here. Oh, and round and round and up and down we go again. So baby, let me know you love me so.
I'm sort of well known as the theatre producer who loves rock and roll, so it wasn't odd that Universal rang me when they had the idea of putting their big hit Dreamboats and Petticoats on stage, and at the same time approached my great mate Laurie Mansfield, who was more of an agent than a producer, but he did produce Buddy and Great Balls of Fire. And it was Laurie who had the great idea of getting in touch with Marks and Grant.
We wrote the script, which is which is called the book in show business terms. Not quite sure, the book. We didn't write the songs because the songs were all written about 50 years ago. And someone came to us and said, "Listen to these wonderful songs on this wonderful compilation album called Dreamboats and Petticoats. Wouldn't you love to turn it into a musical?" And we thought, yeah, that's a pretty good idea actually, because they're good songs. They're very innocent. They evoke an era when even we were young. In fact, an era before we were young, when we were very young indeed. So it was nice to look back to that period and see if we could take all those songs and figure out a way to turn them into a story, to use them to chart a romance, because a good musical like this has got to be a romance. And it is.
And it's a very British show. It's set in a church youth club, and when we were young, that's how we met girls, or learned to play billiards or table tennis, and it was a real social network. And so for a lot of people, I think it just kicks them straight back to their youth, and then consequently that makes them feel very good.
Dreamboats and petticoats, keep me up and hold me close. You are everything I'll ever need. Candy floss and caramels, kiss me quick and hold my hand. Oh, your promises I will believe.
This is Scott, and he plays Bobby. He's my brother's best friend, and I love him, but he doesn't know. And and he's he really loves Sue because she's got big boobies, and and I haven't, so he doesn't love me at first.
Well, this is Jennifer Biddle, and she plays Sue in the show, who is the totty of the show. She's the vixen, the love interest, not the love interest, the lust interest of most of the male characters in the show.
Basically, my character falls immediately for Norman and wants to be the action, wants to be part of the cool couple. But then he lies, and it all goes wrong, and she goes out with Bobby instead.
And I just dress pretty cool. I've got quite cool. I love my costumes, like big black leather jackets with huge collars and stuff, and I can get to strut my stuff. And I comb my hair all the time, and I have an enormous quiff. Wicked.
So my character is Ray, who is Bobby's best friend. Even though he's his best friend, he does wind him up, and that's an area where I think Donna and Ray click, is because they both like to have a laugh and make fun of people, but they're also a bit switched on.
It's always with the best intentions, though.
Of
Never
course.
malicious.
Oh,
at
of
all.
course, it's not a malicious show in any way.
I play two characters in Dreamboats and Petticoats. I play Phil, who's Bobby's dad, and runs the youth club where all the action takes place. And then I come to present day time, because the play's set in 60-61, to play Bobby, the old Bobby. Well, not that old, but... and I get to play a Fender Strat and sing some good old rock and roll, and it's just a real high energy show. It's keeping me very young.
You know, I've got to say, I'm a big fan of rock and roll music. I have been since I was a kid. And there's something about rock and roll that you always want to listen to, or you can always go back to, because there's nothing heavy, you don't have to worry about it too much, it's just constantly uplifting. Even the sad songs are uplifting. Run Around Sue should be a really, really sad song, but still everyone's up and clapping. It's just the way of the music. And I think that's going to appeal to people, you know, however old they are, whether they were around when the songs were originally out. The music's lasted this long, people still listen to it, and it speaks volumes.
It's a universal music that I know appeals to the kids as well. And it is extraordinary, isn't it, when you think there's no other era of that. I think 56 Elvis to 66, which is sort of the Beatles splitting in that. That 10 years, there's nothing like it. There's nothing. You can never say never in this life, ever. But I can say Dixie Dean's record of 60 goals for Everton will never be beaten. And that era of 56 to 66, from the birth of rock and roll right through to the Beatles, that is the greatest era, certainly in rock music. I would say in music.